Good evening, lesbians, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have a review for you guys. So, I could not find Fearbook Venus, unfortunately. I went to two different Targets, and both of them just had like 4 billion Abbeys. So, guess who I'm reviewing? That's right, I'm reviewing Abbey. Ignore all the other stuff I got on clearance. I had fun. I'm so glad I finally got this doll. And the Shadow movie set. I also got Jim Carrey. And I finally got Going Out Chloe, and I got my third inbox Fearbook Toralei. That's right, I have 4 of her total. I don't know why I'm doing this, I just don't want to leave her there. But yeah, Abbey. So it's pretty fun to finally have a Fearbook Wave 2 doll. I am aware of this doll having poly hair, and I do think it's very annoying that she does, but I like this doll. So I wanted to get her, so we're gonna be reviewing her today. So, enough for it, it's time to go. There we go. Abbey is where she belongs now. She's in the review center. May I just say, I really love the Fearbook packaging. I just think it's so much fun, and I really wish that they would do fun packaging like this for the other dolls. Like, I love the book thing here. I love the artwork of the doll on the front in the corner. I love the line. Like, having a actual, like, logo, I guess. I don't know. Basically, I just wish they would do more fun packaging like this. They don't really ever do it, except for themed lines. So we've got Monster High Fearbook on the side. Around the back, we have Abbey's full artwork. Very cute. Right next to that, we have the other dolls in the line. The only members of Series 2 are Abbey and Venus, but they put the pink demon there just to remind you that she's always lurking. Even in her absence, she is present. So for Abbey's little description here, after ghoul activity, artist spotlight. Why did you join the Arts and Creepy Crafts Club? You could have just called it Arts and Crafts. You didn't need to say the crafts were creepy. Why are you insulting her work? But anyway, she says, creating petrifying paintings and beautiful ice sculptures warms her heart. So, good for Abbey. She's expressing herself. And of course, she comes with a chainsaw as a reference to her G1 art class doll. So without further ado, let's get her out of there. Little nitpick, I think they should start doing doll stands with the Fearbook dolls, because this is a perfect spot to hide a doll stand in. But anyway, so now we have Abbey fresh out of the box. She is so tall. I always forget just how tall she is until I get a new Abbey and I'm looking at her and I'm like, wow, she's massive. And I love it. I wish in G1 she had been that tall. I'm trying to cut this without cutting her sweater. I don't want to mess it up. All right, there we go. And then she's just got one. Where are her? Oh, there it is. Because this hand doesn't have it. So I was like, did mine not come with it? But it's on that side. Very good print work. It's not like missing anything, it looks like. There's no like spots, I mean. I love that she comes with her pet as an ice sculpture. Like, that's just really cute. It's adorable. I'm actually gonna compare this to Shiver if I can find her, so we can see if it's like the same sculpt or not. I don't think it is, but like maybe it's the same sculpt, like ice-ified. I don't know. Everything else seems to pop out fairly easily, except for the pencils. Do I have to dig this whole thing out to get these out? I hate when they do that. Just put it on the top with like a piece of tape over it. Alright, so comparatively with all the other Fearbook dolls, I want to say Abbey comes with the most stuff. I mean, she's got all these individual like crayons that come with a little crayon box that you can put them into. She comes with a paint palette and a brush. The brush is a very like soft plastic, by the way. It's very rubbery. There it is. I thought I lost it for a second. The chainsaw, however, is a hard plastic, which I appreciate. I'm glad this isn't like a gummy soft plastic. This is a hard plastic as well. Pretty sturdy. I don't think it's going to get warped or anything if you put it into storage. I do really think that this is like just an altered version of Shiver's sculpt from the original release. Oh, sorry. In G3, it's not Shiver, it's Tundra. I just keep calling it Shiver because that's what her pet's name was in G1. I prefer this varsity jacket. This is probably the only varsity jacket that I prefer over the doll's actual clothing. So I think I'm going to swap out the cardigan for the varsity jacket because I like it more. Yeah, here's Abbey. I think I picked one that wasn't too wonky. Again, it's hard to tell due to the goggles, but I think I picked a good one. I do intend to remove the goggles. I don't want them to be stuck on her. I want to see her pretty face. So let's try to get those off now, actually. I don't want to go any further without removing them, especially with the big huge piece of plastic underneath. Okay, the plastic hasn't come off, but yeah, I think I got a pretty decent face. It's not bad. Side glances always turn out wonky, but it's okay. It's pretty good. Abby has some pretty blue and pink makeup. Her eyelashes actually seem to be lined in pink underneath her eyes. That's really cute. It's like outlined. The blue or the purple blushing on her nose is a lot less aggressive, and I think it looks pretty cute. I love her lip color. This like icy pink lip is so pretty. She also has a little white choker with a snowflake on it. That's cute. I actually hadn't noticed that until right now. The sculpt of her glasses has like little icicles all around, and it actually looks like there's glitter embedded in them, which is nice because Abby used to be covered in glitter, so I do like when they use it on G3 Abby wherever they can. Doesn't have a whole lot of tinsel in her hair. This piece is all I can see. Yeah, it's like just in the ponytail and in these two front sections of her hair. I kind of wish she had a bit more. Tinsel in the hair was always like an Abby thing, but it's not bad. Her earmuffs are cute. I intend to leave her wearing those. Her outfit is cute. This is a removable apron, and her skirt and her shirt, her black shirt, are all separate pieces. So lots of separate pieces going on there. It's kind of rare for Mattel these days. So yeah, here she is in her varsity jacket. Like I said, I like it a lot more than her cardigan. But the cardigan is cute, you know, like it has its uses. I just didn't want to use it. It is pretty well constructed though, and it's soft. I like the material it's made from. It looks knit. I think it is. Not hand knit, but like that's the material. I didn't look at her little Fearbook booklet, so let's do that real quick. Inside we got some pictures of Abby enjoying the Arts and Creepy Crafts Club with Laguna and Claude. Can they use other characters? Should have put Spectra in here or something. Where's Big the cat? I was saying this earlier, but the print work on her henna tattoos, sorry if that's the wrong term, because I know that there's like another word for like, you know, like temporary tattoos like this, but it's slipping my mind right now. I know that it can be referred to as henna though, but I think it's a different thing. I don't know. But the tattoos, the temporary tattoos on her hands, it's very well printed. There's no like gaps in the printing, so that's good. I thought there might be like some quality control issues on that, but mine is pretty good, so if you guys have this doll, you'll just have to let me know if yours was also good. Her shoes are cute. They really do remind me of like G1 Abby's shoes, but like with a blue heel. And you know, like actually having the laces painted in. Basic Abby's shoe for reference. I think it's a pretty similar sculpt. It looks like a reference to me. That's what her shoes look like when you pull the fur up. You guys want me to do my Abby voice? Okay, I do Abby voice one more time, just for you guys. I'm surprised I can still do that, man. I would have thought I'd be rusty by now. But yeah, all in all, Fearbook Abbey is a pretty solid doll. I think she's pretty. The poly hair does annoy me, because this is Abby's third release in G3. Obviously, Skulltimate Secrets was going to have it. Skulltimate Secrets always has poly. But why does this one have poly? No doll in this line, prior to Abby, had poly hair. They all had saran. So why didn't they give Abby saran? I just don't get it. It's not like these colors are impossible to make in saran. Mattel makes their own. Let's look at these colors. Let's look at them very closely. I already found a kind of similar blue made of saran in River's hair. They have very light purple saran. This Claudine has that. You always have to make everything about you, don't you, little vinyl figures? Even as recently as Hairplay Laguna, they have used that light purple. They could have used that. Sure, it's not the exact same colors, but if you blend those blues and purples together, you will get something that looks similar to this. So again, I don't understand why they used poly, especially when her hair is so short. They gave her a poly bob, kind of. They hate Abby. They don't want to give her saran. Yeah, she deserves better. Let's compare her to Hisfit's Toralei for no reason at all other than just that I have one here and I want to pull her out. Look at how tall Abby is. Abby is a giant, as she should be. She is striking a pose with her chainsaw. I think she likes it. I just think it's really funny that we have 2 Monster High chainsaws now between G1 and G3. It's a generational thing. Every generation, every good generation of Monster High has an Abbey with a chainsaw. That's how you know G2 sucked. Yeah, overall, the Fearbook line stays being really good. I am still bummed about her having Polly, but we are getting a new Abbey next year in a self-scare line, so fingers crossed that we finally get a Saran Abbey there. But I like her. This is a very pretty doll. I like her face. I'm hoping the next time we see an Abbey, she'll maybe have a forward-facing glance or perhaps a side glance facing the other way. I just want them to do something new with her face. It would be fun. So yeah, gorgeous doll. I like her. If you want her, I would recommend her. Like, sure, you could wait for a sale. I'm sure they'll do a coupon at some point. Sometime soon, they'll probably do a coupon. But as long as Fearbook keeps selling well, I think we'll keep getting more dolls in this line, and more Fearbook dolls means we might get more Werecat twins, more Spectra, you know, all those obscure characters who haven't gotten another release yet. Fingers crossed that we get a Spectra from this line. I think we deserve a Spectra, as well as the twins. Meowlity and Persephone need second releases because the Hisfits pack is hard to find, and no, it's not my fault. I've been buying people's Toralies, not buying multiple of the pack. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys for watching this review. I'm hoping that I can find Venus before I leave for England so I can do a review of her. If not, I'm probably not gonna do a review of Venus then, because she won't really be relevant by the time I get back. I'm going to England for like a month, dude, so, yeah. Why are you looking at her like that? Thank you guys for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! If you're wondering what happened to my finger, I don't know either, dude. I just, like, looked down and I had a huge cut right there, and I was like, okay, Band-Aid time. That's your Lizzie lore fact for today. I get random cuts and I don't know where they come from.